always think of those sliders when I hear Ruth's Chris, man. Those prime bites they have at most Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. I'm taking you there, Paul Stern. You need to get some of those just so you can rave about them here on the air because you have not had them yet.
I would like them. That sounds delicious.
And sushi now at a lot of Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. We learned about that yesterday. In fact, in the Pasadena store in Pasadena, California, where we do our What's Cooking on Wine show, they're getting ready to do that soon. Gary Watanabe, the executive chef, was talking about that. Should be kind of interesting and fun. All right, that Carrie Ananaba is pretty good. Cats, I'm telling you, that's the way to get to the woman or the man of your dreams is through a pet. That's why I always go out with people that have absolutely no animals at all in their lives. That way I can sort of mold them as my own beastmaster. They become my very own pet. Have you noticed that? You just have to, I like to call myself the beastmaster. I like to see the world through the eyes of my dog and my two cats.
Yeah.
And I was having this vision that the cats were starting to cough, and then I realized, wait a second, I got to get them out of the house because they're going to tent it and fumigate. I actually got myself into the eyes of the termites, and it is not a pretty picture coming up for them, but I try not to think about it. Yes, Paul Stern.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything to Carrie Ann and Alba, but I can't imagine what that household must be like with the 5 cats there. I mean, it must.
What do you mean? It's great. Here's the thing. You used to have a dog, and you haven't had a pet for a while.
Pardon me?
You used to have a dog, but you haven't had pets for a while, and pets are very important. The great Fred Wallen,
I'm not discounting the value of a pet. 5 cats in a house is
cats
obviously
are different.
The furniture is going to be destroyed.
Cats are different.
There's going to be a smell that will be never ending.
Taylor the Wonder Dog is here. Taylor, say hi.
I can still recall.
Taylor's talking to you.
I won't get into
say hi,
the
Taylor.
program because we have obviously.
And how are you today, Taylor? Uncle Paul is being very nasty on the air.
Not being nasty about anything. I'm just saying 5 cats.
And you like cats, do you, Taylor?
Jack Roberts, our executive producer, has
Jack
one
Roberts?
cat. He has a single. He's a responsible.
Do you like me,
owner.
Taylor?
If Jack had 5
do you
cats,
like Paul? Taylor, I said, do you like Paul?
Jack, could you imagine if you had 5 cats?
Do you like Jack?
Would not be a good situation.
Do you like me, Taylor?
Even
and do you like Uncle Paul? I said, do you like Uncle Paul? Apparently, you haven't communicated with my dog too much.
I'm a big fan of your dog, Taylor. I'm a big fan of your dog, Taylor.
Sorry.
Again, you have.
Sorry.
You have one
Taylor,
dog.
That's okay. Don't have that look on your face. Uncle Paul is, he's okay.
Nobody's doing anything.
So anyway, Jack Roberts is a cat guy, and Jack. You asked this question to Jack Roberts. He's on the morning show.
A single cat guy.
Well, yes, but Jack Roberts, if you had a chance to have another cat, to have a playmate for young Shatner, your cat. I'm telling you the names of some of these animals. I do like Shadow, I think, and that Jack. If you had a chance to get another cat just like young Shatner, would you get another one?
No.
There to go.
Apparently, you guys don't have a shot at Carrie Ann and Alba. I would have at least 2 cats.
We're gonna wait a second.
Here's the reason why. Wait a minute. Here's the reason why. They need a playmate when you're away, ladies.
I think we ought to watch the program
here. It's true. You need a playmate for the other cats, so they have like a buddy. It's like it's like a person that's all alone. You need to be together in a beautiful relationship. And so I have 2 cats. Oh, apparently Taylor's barking again. Yeah, that's right. That's the picture of Paul. Yeah.
I think we should remind ourselves, Mike, that it's Carrie Ananaba that is seeking the professional help of Dr. Katrina Warren on Animal Planet's House Cat House Call. So therefore, I think it could be said that there was a situation that needs to be
it's okay, Taylor.
that is on the table for discussion.
Henry Winkler is going to be on a future show because he's had a schedule.
He was supposed to be on today. Is he going in and out of flashbacks? Has he become the Fonz now and just sort of
no. He's Royal Pains. His people did call. Scheduling change. He's going to be a new show, and
he'll be on tomorrow.
He did one of the greatest.
As a replacement, Michael is talking to his dog.
No.
So we have.
I was talking to Paul. No. Paul upset my dog Taylor.
Can I say something? Henry Winkler did one of the greatest movies of all time that he never gets, I think, enough credit for.
Yeah.
Is it called The One and Only?
Yeah.
Did you like that movie?
That was it dealt with professional wrestling. It was one of the greatest movies I've ever seen.
6 cats.
What?
Henry Winkler. 6 cats.
How do you know that?
I know cat lore. I'm telling you, to impress Carrie Ann and Alba, did the audience, are you impressed? And I said, we're taking calls right now. We had people saying, you guys don't take calls. And by the way, we've had some complaints from people, like Artie's pet, who listens to the show all the time and says, Paul Stern, you sit there in your really comfortable shirt and everything and never even look in the chat room. And they're sitting there in the chat room trying to get your attention, and you're not looking in the chat room. And let me tell you, Artie's pet, 3 cats. Robert Conrad, 18 animals. I'm telling you right now, these are people that like to bond together, and I'm just trying to open the door for you.
First, Jack, take it easy. I'm not going to talk about what I hate to say this right now.
18 cats.
Couple more cats, and it'll calm you down.
Also, will be a mess in the house.
Who's raising their voice now? You guys are all upset, and I'm calming. Yes, Paul.
I don't want to get into this, but also I hate to say this, and I know I've upset people, but Robert Conrad also had a dog that escaped from his car that he never was able to retrieve.
He put the reward posters up.
I understand that, but I'm just saying that
it's a sad moment in his life.
It was terrible. It was tragic.
And so where are you going with this? It was very sad for him.
I'm just saying that sometimes if you get yourself in with more than you can handle, obviously you get yourself in a situation.
You're saying that Mr. Conrad can't handle having a dog? The dog is part of the fabric of his life. Boy, you better check that chat room now. They're going to take you and pull you apart.
But actually, Paul is absolutely right.
The dog got loose. The dog got loose. Come on.
Now listen, I'm telling you.
That shouldn't have happened.
Later on today.
I'm the one that. Okay, I'm going to say it shouldn't have happened.
Oh, brother.
It shouldn't have happened.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Just like
those of you
one shouldn't have 5. I think there's laws against having 5 cats in a house. I'm not saying that there is, but I think there are.
Here's our call-in number. Let's take some calls on this now. I know we're going to get them. 800-336-2225. 800-336-2225. Set Mr. Stern straight. Apparently, Mr. Stern critiquing and maybe criticizing Mr. Conrad.
I'm just saying he shouldn't have been,
including the loss of his prized pet, who was his only companion.
But Michael, the dog did not die; it was just lost.
And Jack Roberts is now taking.
The dog got out. The dog got
out because it wasn't paying attention. The dog got out of the car.
Help me, everybody, please. 800-336-2225. Don't lift your leg on the Uncle Paul. Thank you.
Does your furnace need repair? Your house need cleaning? Or maybe you're ready to update your kitchen? Big or small, whatever your home improvement need, now it's easy to find the right home pro for your project. Log on to redo.servicemagic.com. ServiceMagic is a free online resource with instant access to top-rated remodelers, maids, handymen, roofers, and many other home contractors. Just go to